the Raised on Dialup podcast.
Welcome back to Raised on Dialup podcast, episode 25.
Okay.
For those of you that don't know, if you're new here, Casey, my co-host Tony,
What up?
and for all the returning users, watchers, whatever platform you see us on, like, subscribe, comment on, all that. Make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that right now. And everything else, the link is down in the description.
Yes.
Other than that, I want to get right into it. How you been, Tony?
Man, same old. You know, the work week's been kicking my ass this week a little bit, but you know, we're gonna get through it. It's Thursday. One more day left.
Oh my
You know what I mean? And we got the weekend. I think you got some camping, coming to see you doing some camping this weekend and whatnot. So, you know, looking forward to it. Speaking of camping, bro, there was this dude. I don't know if you've ever heard this story. I came across this the other day, and there was this dude by the name of Carl Bushby. Now, back in 1998,
That's such a creative name.
it is
Carl.
a good.
But you know what that
He
reminds
was
me of?
meant to be camping.
You know what it reminds me of?
Huh.
Clayton Bigsby.
Clayton Bigsby.
Anyway.
And so, yeah. So Carl Bushby in 1998 started down at the tip of South America in Chile. And he started walking. And
Like just walking around. Like,
So he started walking straight up South America, through Central America, through Mexico, through the United States, through Canada, through Alaska. He crossed the Bering Strait when it was frozen, into Russia, down into Asia. I think he kind of went down the south. But anyway, this man has been walking for 28 years straight. He has never taken a boat. He has never taken a bicycle. He's never taken a car. And he's about to walk across the world. And he's about to complete that journey in September or October of this year, bro.
dang, so
and
so he's been walking since 98?
since 1998.
So he's still walking right now.
As of right now, he's walking. There's actually a website. It's carlbushby.world. I do believe you can go and you can track this guy. And it'll show you where he's at in his journey. It'll show you where he's been in his journey. It's actually the website's really cool because like as you scroll down, it like counts the days and the time that or the distance that he traveled. You know,
his Fitbit has got to be crazy right now.
Yeah, dude, I'm
crazy.
And what's crazy is he started before a Fitbit was even imaginable.
Yeah,
I mean, we imagine smartwatches, but yeah,
right.
But yeah, I mean, he started 28 years ago when the internet was first becoming a thing, and so yeah, he's either from UK or France. I do believe he's from one of those. I can't remember. I apologize about that. But anyway, he's from one of those, and he's getting close. He's back over towards Europe, and they say he should complete his journey and be back home sometime in September or October.
That's wild because like he must have had obviously back then a passport because he's crossing like all these borders. I mean, he's on foot, but he's still like.
Well, I do believe so.
Country.
I remember, like I said, he had to go from Alaska to Russia, and he crossed the Bering Strait when it was frozen. And when he got to Russia tried to arrest him. I think they may have arrested him, and he was facing like 5 years or something. And I don't know on what charges to be off it, and he didn't end up having to do this time.
Like jaywalking,
yeah,
or something.
Like jaywalk the Bering Strait,
right, sir? There's a crosswalk right over there.
You can't walk there. And so, yeah, I mean, this dude. I mean, it's an amazing accomplishment. I just thought it was worth mentioning because it's something that started back in the 90s, and you know, we're all about that time. And so,
you know what I want to get into though. I mean, as cool as that is, what I want to get into is what you showed me recently, the Bangladesh drivers,
bro. In otherworldly news, if y'all haven't seen this, y'all have to go on whatever platform and just look up Bangladesh bus driving. This is some of the wildest you'll ever see, I swear.
Like, you want to talk about GTA at its finest.
Oh, bro, Tony
showed me this video clip, and it was crazy because I had to ask him. I was like, bro, is this sped up?
Real?
Like,
is this real?
Did they like times to it? And he's like, no. And just watch it.
And you can go and see that was just one of them. There's many more from many different other buses. And these dudes in Bangladesh. So basically what's happened is I've kind of got the backstory on this because in Bangladesh it's so congested. Everything's so crowded in some places. That only thing people really use is public transportation, right?
Yeah.
So public transportation is very competitive because
like race car driver competitive.
So basically, buses were starting to become obsolete because they're big, they're bulky, You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but
So they so what the bus company, the owners of these buses or the companies of these buses what started doing was offering fast times to get from place to place.
they said
And
speed as
and
fast as you can.
when you look this up, you're going to be like, hold on, wait a minute, something ain't right.
The fact
Because
that they were on a bus and they were weaving through traffic. I mean, they were weaving through traffic.
weaving, like you wouldn't even think that a bus could make some of them gaps that
No,
they
you
were
would
making.
think it would like topple over or something.
And in some of the other videos that because I went down the rabbit hole on it,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
watched a bunch of them, and some of them do, they start going up on the sides and stuff, and yeah, it's
Would
nuts.
Would you ever get on a Bangladesh bus?
Absolutely not.
No.
Not first of all, we live in New York, and anybody who lives outside of New York doesn't understand this, but we have inspection here, and there's only a few
Yeah.
states that still have inspection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not too many states across America that make you have your car inspected yearly like we have to do here. They don't have no damn inspections over there. You see those buses, bro? Them is Flintstone buses. They're like stopping with their feet damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like, them is
Yeah.
not meant nice, good buses. No, I'm not getting on it. You getting on it?
I mean, probably not. But if you think about it, though, you will never be late to wherever you got to go to. And these
If you
dudes,
make it.
if you make it,
Yeah.
and the fact that as of the bus actually like bobbed and weaved so much, and they got through all that traffic and they cheered. And like I said, I know they weren't speaking English, but in like English, they were saying, "Let's go,
Let's go, let's go." 100% they were doing that.
And what made it even more funny was before all that happened, you could hear the one dude screaming. He was so scared.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it was scary just watching the video.
Yeah.
You were just like, oh my. I think I showed my girl, and she was like, nope, I don't want to watch the rest of that. She was like, "No, I'm
Anxiety
good,
through
I'm
the
good."
roof
Yeah.
automatically. Yeah,
You know,
probably.
Unfortunately, not every story from across the world is funny. Did you see that drone?
Oh, the guy with the drone, the vendor, the dude that was out
in
there like
Ukraine?
minding his business.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That like, and what's crazy is when you watch the whole video, it's like the person that was controlling the drone was just playing with him.
It's like he was like teasing him, like bullying
Like
him.
he was letting him run around, because when you see it finally strike him, you realize how quick and easy he could have done it a million times already.
Oh yeah.
And he just made this man just keep going around this car and running from this drone, and then that drone just says shoo bang.
And then when you
know
see
he
the
survived,
drone-
right?
Oh, he did.
He survived.
I thought he was done.
No, he survived. He survived that.
Oh, shit.
He had burns and concussion.
Well, I mean, it hit the van or whatever that thing that I don't know if it was a van or whatever. It looked like his
whatever it
little
was.
business.
Yeah.
But it hit it. When I seen it hit it, it did look like it didn't hit the guy, but the explosion was enough to where you wouldn't think he would have made it.
Yeah, I
And-
mean, it sent like that rug just flying, and
Yeah,
it was a big,
yeah.
huge rug, and
Russia's doing some crazy stuff.
I mean, to me, the worst part about it was watching it stalking him.
That and the
Because it
fact
just
that,
stalked him.
and it was just a civilian.
Yeah,
It wasn't
like,
even nobody.
He was like a street vendor.
Yeah, it was nobody in particular. Like it was no like higher up of anything. He was just out there just running.
And so I thought that in today's world, who knows, but there's like the Geneva Convention, and there's like wars, there's like laws in war. You know what I mean? That countries are supposed to follow. Like even when you're at war, there's certain things you're not supposed to do. And I would assume just attacking innocent civilians would be one of them.
you would think.
But I'm, who knows? Over there in different countries, who knows what laws they live by?
I mean,
Do they
it
even
doesn't look
follow
like
those
it doesn't look like
international-
they're worried
Do
about
they?
it.
Yeah, it sure doesn't. It was crazy.
I mean, I know that and it sucks. I feel really bad
It
for the
does,
dude.
yeah.
I'm glad he's alive.
Yeah, I'm glad he made it. When I found out he was live, I was like, oh wow, that's crazy.
I mean, but so on kind of a funnier note, so there was a dude kind of like in a life or death situation, but
Okay.
in a different kind of way.
All right.
So the man was running from the police,
Oh,
and
I
he was
was-
in Louisiana, right?
Okay.
This man, this guy jumped into the water
In Louisiana.
in Louisiana
Questionable. Yeah.
to get away from the cops, right?
Okay.
Don't you know this man, when he's in the water, he got attacked by an alligator, crocodile, alligator, whatever. Bit him in the ass.
Bit him.
Bit
All
him
in
right
his
in the ass.
Right in the ass.
Right in the
too.
ass.
Mm.
And then he still got arrested.
Did he get away from the alligator then? So he got away from the alligator then.
Yeah, I mean, but what is it? At that point, like, you got, okay, so you ran from the cops. You thought you were getting away by jumping in the Louisiana water.
Right.
And you not only get bit in the ass by a crocodile or whatever,
Yeah.
but then you still go to
got-
jail.
Today is not your day, brother.
At all.
Today is not your day.
And you got to tell people.
Just go to sleep and try again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because today is not your day.
No, man. And like, I get it. Like, you're trying to run away, but like, would you? It's Louisiana. Are you going to jump into in any kind of water out there? I'm not.
Nah, I'm not. I mean, I lived in Florida for many years, and so I know with them, you know, I feel like yeah, I mean, I don't know. When I was a kid in South Carolina, we did, but I was younger, and we didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, no, this was a man.
Yeah, you know, especially depends on what I'm running from the police for. You know, like if I'm just running because something small and petty, absolutely not.
Like stole.
If my man was like out on some murder charges or something and he going back to prison, he going to prison for life, then you know maybe I might
risk it.
Yeah, you
risk
might
it
risk
for the biscuit. I
Yeah,
don't know.
his biscuit being in his ass.
He almost lost.
He lost his biscuit.
He lost one of them.
Yeah.
He biscuitless. Well,
He definitely is, bro. Definitely is.
Nah, I mean, I don't think I could do it. I mean, I guess like you said, it depends on what you're running from. But even then, like,
how desperate are you, right?
Yeah, because
That's really what it
you might
boils
not
down
make it
to.
out of there.
Yeah. Speaking of true crime stories, right? So everybody knows the actor Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Everybody
good
knows
actor.
Woody Harrelson. I mean, the first thing I remember him from is White Men Can't Jump.
Mine is Money Train.
Money Train was a good
Money
one.
Train was
yeah,
probably one
yeah.
of my
Money
favorite
Train's a good
movies,
one.
man.
You know what? I probably did see that before White Men
Jennifer
Can't Jump,
Lopez.
but
in there.
yeah,
it's a good movie.
but so anyway, not trying to get all his movies he did. But did you know that Woody Harrelson's dad was basically a mafia hitman? So Woody Harrelson's dad assassinated a federal judge.
Like he
and
was connected like that.
he was connected, bro, like connected to organized crime. I don't want to say the mafia because I don't know if that's exactly the type of organized crime we're talking
Right.
about. I would
Yeah.
assume so. But yes, and he assassinated a federal judge, got caught for it, and went to prison, and actually ended up dying in prison. Like, you know, they gave him life, and
That's where he
he
stayed.
stayed there till his end of days. I think he just died in like I want to say like 2004 or 2014, one or the other. I know that's a 10-year difference, but
But like I never, you know what? I feel like it's one of those things that like you wouldn't necessarily just. It's not like out there. You know what I mean? Because
it's not.
out of all these years of seeing Woody Harrelson, all his movies, everything about him, like I've never heard about his dad until just now.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's something that he kind of was just like
Trying to
it's
keep-
there, but like we don't talk about that.
Right, yeah. Or I wonder if he even tried to ever have a relationship with him.
Ooh, that too.
You know what I'm
Could've.
saying?
Yeah, I mean, because if he's into all that kind of stuff, and especially because you got somebody like him, like Woody, he's trying to pursue an acting career. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yep.
You got your dad. I'm sure your dad's got a lot of connections, but not the kind of connections you want. You know what I mean?
You got the wrong connection.
You're right. He maybe could have pulled some strings and been like,
Right,
put him
right.
in there.
Yeah.
Put him in the
mean,
movie.
Yeah, he could have pulled the bully strings.
Yeah.
But I seen that story not too long ago, and I checked it out, you know, to
you
make
said he
sure
took
that
out a federal
a
judge?
federal judge, not just like a city judge or even a state judge, a federal judge.
I wonder how he
bro.
did it.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't see.
I wonder if it was on some like real assassin shit.
Oh, you mean like some come up behind you and slit your throat type of
Or like remember on Wanted?
Oh yeah.
Remember when they were on top of that train and they were going
Mm,
around that building?
mm.
And it
That
was
was
like,
wild.
Yeah.
That was a wild.
I
That was a
mean,
wild scene.
I'm sure his dad wasn't doing nothing like
No,
that.
but yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's kind of cool to think about.
It is. It's crazy.
Nah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that, man.
Yeah.
That's-
And so, yeah. If you knew that about Woody Harrelson, make sure you drop us a comment. Let us know. And we actually just came up with a few more questions at the end of that conversation. And if you know any of the answers to those, let us know because there's definitely still some unanswered questions that we would like to know.
So speaking of actors, did you see that movie Obsession yet?
No, but I've heard about it.
Okay, so
I know that it's been blowing up lately, and
it's a good movie,
and
bro.
I'm sure that I should probably watch it.
You should watch it. And who is it? Is it you that doesn't watch like scary movies?
I don't watch a lot of scary movies anymore. Is it a horror movie or is it like a
It's-
suspense movie?
It's kind of like in the middle. Like it's like creepy.
okay.
It's very creepy.
So kind of suspense.
suspenseful. It's like a thriller / It's not like horror, like gore or anything
Got
like
you.
that. I don't
That's the ones I
think.
really don't watch anymore, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
So the crazy part about this movie is not just the movie itself, but the one who made it, the dude Curry Barker.
Okay.
So this dude Curry Barker is like,
He's the director?
yeah,
Okay, got
yeah.
you.
So he is known on TikTok for a lot of skits already. Him and this other dude, they do a lot of skits.
Okay.
They're under the handle is That's a Bad Idea. And this dude filmed the movie in 20 days, bro.
The whole movie.
Whole movie, 20 days, done.
Wow. I mean, I know movies can take sometimes years.
Yeah, well, I think it said that it took him like 8 months to write it. But 20 days of
Took him
filming,
8 months to write it and then 20 days to film it.
less than a year
That's
to put out a
wild.
banger. And it's not even that so much of that like he did, because anybody can be like, oh, I'm gonna shoot a film,
Right.
and it could be just
A banger.
garbage. No, it could
Or
be like
garbage.
garbage.
Yeah,
It could
yeah.
be like just complete garbage.
Horrible. Yeah.
He not only wrote the movie, filmed the movie in less than a year, but made money off of this movie. Like people love this movie because it was that good.
Okay.
And I think
check it out.
Yeah, I think it was because of like their videos and skits that they would put out before on TikTok were already like very creative, and he was a
Okay.
good actor himself.
Okay.
So when
Is he in the movie Obsession? Or is he just the director?
So he is not in the movie. I don't think. I don't
If
believe
you
he
know,
is.
let us know.
I don't believe he is in the movie, but his buddy, the one that was always in his skits with him on TikTok, he's in the movie.
He's in the movie?
actually one of the other like main roles or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, 20 days, man. Filmed the movie in 20 days and
Huh.
made millions.
So you said his buddy was in, and they're the two that started the TikTok, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And we've all been to that point in our life where like we've had really good friends, close friends growing up and things like that, you know,
Mhm.
kind of like those two where you venture off and you do things together, like us with the podcast.
Yeah.
Right. Let me ask you a question. And I don't mean me particularly. Would you report your best friend for $1 million?
For like a crime?
Yeah, like say he committed a crime and he was on the run and the police came knocking and you knew where he was and they were like, "Hey, we'll give you $1 million if you tell us where he is."
That's it. All you gotta do is just tell him.
Yeah, just tell him where he's at.
I mean, what'd you do? I just play.
No, honestly,
No,
I
honestly, look, the way I see it is money, like we've always said, it comes and goes. And even if you got $1 million, I wouldn't do it. Because one, like that's your best friend. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like it's your best friend. That's ultimate like stabbing in the back right there.
it is. Yeah, you snitched on me.
For money.
Yeah.
For
you
money.
snitched
So
on me. But what if it was for something that's kind of petty? Right? Like say it's something, okay, so say you say your best friend is gonna do 6 months in jail because of what he's on the run for.
snitching, we're splitting the money.
And that's what I'm saying. Why I think he would be okay. Like
Bro, I tell you
I mean,
what,
I would ask the cops, I'd be like, what'd he do? And then when they told me if it was something like that, I'd be like, can you give me a couple minutes? Let me go make a phone call.
if and I wouldn't even need you to make the call. If I knew that I did something and I was wanted for it, but it was something petty and it was for like a 6-month quick little
yeah,
bit.
like the
real
most
quick.
you were gonna do is like 6 months.
Bro, you could tell them where I'm at, what I'm wearing,
He
what
said, give
what
him
my
latitude
favorite
and longitude.
food is. Like as long as we're splitting the money,
Yeah, like
6 months, that's fine. I'll
Okay,
take
so-
$500K.
what's the maximum off of that? Another little hot take off of that. What's the maximum amount of time you would do for $500,000?
For $500,000.
Because if you're splitting $1 million, that's $500,000. Where's your cutoff line for time?
Well, okay, so when is it when it turns to prison? Isn't it over 2 years?
Well, let's just say that it's prison regardless.
Prison regardless.
Yeah, whether it's a day for you or you choose 10 years, you know.
I mean, I think the most, like, can I go with like a minimum? I mean, at most, I guess, I think like, okay, so if they give me a choice,
Like yeah, like if somebody's
the
like
most I would do is like a year.
a year.
Yeah, because I mean, even though it's 500,000, like I gotta wait anything over a year to get to it.
I would break it down like me personally, I break it down like in a year. Okay, so think if you did it like this. If you did say you did 5 years,
Okay.
that's $100,000 a year. That's more than what I make right now.
I mean, yeah, but
But it's not a lot. But it's
Yeah.
still not a lot. You know
not
what I
these
mean?
days, no.
And not only that, how do I get the money? Do I get it before I do this time or after this time? Yeah, I want it when I get out.
I want it when I'm out. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't want to
when
be spending my
out.
money all these years on commissary. Like, I want to enjoy that when I'm out. You know what I mean?
You got free time out of me, sucker.
Yeah, I want fettuccine. I don't want oodles and noodles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, I think maximum for me, I would do a year. What about you? What if they? Okay, put
I
it
would
this way.
say-
What if they said, if you go to jail, you can either do 1 year and get 500K, or you can do 5 years and get $1 million.
1 year and get how much?
500K.
500K.
Let me run that. That's crazy. Why would I? I'm sorry. That's crazy.
Okay, yeah.
That's
yeah.
1 year for
I was like,
500
I'm
or
going
5
with 1
years
year,
for
yeah,
like
yeah,
just double.
yeah.
Nah. Okay, so it'd be 1 year for 500K, or you could do 5 years for 5 million. That's $4.5 million for that extra 4 years.
Yeah, bro. I'm doing the 5 years.
You doing the 5 years?
I'm doing that 5 years, bro. And when I get out, I'm not here's the way I look at that, right? Can I work right now for 5 more years and retire? No.
True.
But I go to prison for 5 more years and retire when I get out of prison.
True.
And
True.
I ain't got to work while I'm in prison. What?
Also-
Maybe make some license plates? You know,
Some laundry or
do some
something.
laundry, do some laundry, cook some food. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
just-
let's run that. Let's run that. Let's run that.
Ooh.
Run
What would be
that.
crazy though is that
How many
like,
days would you do if you got like $10,000 a day for every day you spend in jail? How many days would you spend before you're like, all right, that's enough?
I mean, how many days would it take to get to $1 million?
If it was 10,000, take 100 days.
100 days?
Yep.
I'd do like a year.
So he said, let me get like 3.65 mil.
I mean, I'd take that for a year.
Let me get like
Yeah.
3.65 mil.
I mean, why not? And if
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
but it's got to be cash though.
You got to
'cause
be cash. If
you
you tax me,
I'm not.
nope.
Nah, I'm not
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
that.
for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
You're gonna be you're gonna be learning how to eat some commissary and some you're gonna be getting all your motherfucking ketchup packets and mustard packets and you know what I mean, in little packages. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, if you had to pick, so out of all the things that like you put different like sauces and stuff on food or whatever,
Yep.
like people use hot sauce or whatever.
Right.
Like if you had to pick one condiment to use for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's brutal because I'm a condiment user. I like condiments.
Yeah,
And
but you had to have only one for the rest of your life. And we eat all different types of food.
So here's the thing. I would have to go with something that I can't potentially just probably make. So here's the thing. I can make mayonnaise. And
Yeah.
if I can make mayonnaise, I can make ranch. Right? So I can count mayonnaise, I can count ranch out.
Okay.
I feel like I could count ketchup out because I can make ketchup.
Okay.
Right?
No, wait, are you talking about like
From scratch.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm talking but like you can't even make it.
Oh God.
No,
can't
you're
even
only
make it.
allowed one.
Oh,
only
no.
one condiment for the rest of your life.
I'm about to get real white.
Which one?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
It would probably either be mayonnaise or ranch. Super white both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Mayonnaise or ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you?
It probably had to be ranch.
Ranch.
And at first I was gonna say Chick-fil-A sauce, but then I thought about dipping wings in Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah,
and I don't
ranch
really
is
like that
just
idea.
universal.
It is.
And then I feel like with the mayonnaise, you can make. Well, you said you can't make it, but if you're just adding seasoning to mayonnaise, you know what I mean? I'm just
What, you gonna
seasoning
add a
my
ranch
mayonnaise.
packet?
I'm gonna add a ranch packet right to my mayonnaise. A little bit of milk, call it a day. You know what I
Such a
mean?
fucking loophole.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man.
I didn't even think about that. Ooh, that's
so mayonnaise,
smart.
right? And then I can have ranch, and I can have dill dip, and I can have you can have all types of white people shit.
That used to be an
Now you just be
that used to be an
extra,
extra.
you know?
He said, I'm gonna get all my seasonings.
If I can still have all my seasonings, we good. Let us drop something in the comments. Let us know if you only have one condiment to use for the rest of your life and you can't make other condiments. What would that condiment be?
There's probably some psycho out there that would choose mustard too.
You know what's funny is when I was talking about being able to make them,
Yeah.
that's where I was going, was mustard. Because I can make almost any other condiment.
I mean, yeah, but
mustard, and I can make that too, but you need like mustard seeds.
But like for somebody to pick it, for the rest of their life.
But yeah, to just pick that and you can't make because
that's what I'm saying. There's probably somebody out there that would literally pick it for the rest of their lives.
Yeah,
and be happy with
I like
that.
mustard, but not like that.
I mean, me too, but I'm not gonna put it on just anything.
On everything, because man. But it does work good because it's a good binder for like marinades. Like if you're seasoning meat and stuff and you put mustard on it, and then
you dipping your pizza in mustard?
No,
it's disgusting.
No, that is gross. That's some high dia shit.
Actually,
that is some high dia.
Okay, so sauces and whatever aside, right?
Okay.
So with pizza,
okay,
I don't know if things have changed. I don't know if things have changed lately or not. But
where's he going?
Is pineapples on pizza acceptable now?
No.
Thank you.
Don't.
I've
don't do that.
I've never understood because they make it like it's like a thing. Obviously, it's been a thing for how long?
Yeah,
years,
it's been a thing for a while. Yeah.
I don't like the idea of putting fruit on my pizza.
No, I'm not. First of all, I don't even like sweet sauce.
Nah, I'm not. I don't like sweet sauce at all.
Like I said earlier, we live in New York. One of the things up here, I know that I don't think I really remember seeing this outside in New York, but they do like sweet sauces up here.
It's gross.
And I'm not a fan of it. And so to me, pizza should be salty. It should be cheesy. It should be not like, I don't mean salty, but like the things of it. It's more of a salty food than it is, a sweet food or a spicy food, But yeah, no, there should be no sweetness to it, bro.
No. So, I mean, I've seen people eat it and I've seen people swear by it and they're like, oh, no, it's so good. You got to try it. Like, now, the only time that I could see pineapple going towards like anything that's like cooked, like meat wise, is like, how like when you make a ham.
Yeah.
You got the pineapples or whatever. Yeah. But like pineapple on pizza is nasty.
Well, here's my thing.
Nasty.
You have to put cheese on a pizza, and pineapple and cheese just don't go together.
It's weird.
That is weird. Like
weird.
I believe somebody. I think my stepmom used to get like that's what she would get is like a ham and pineapple, and then they would actually use like barbecue sauce instead of like spaghetti or instead of like pizza sauce.
Oh,
so they would use like a barbecue sauce base, and then they would do cheese, and then she would do pineapple and ham, and that was the type of pizza you used to get. It was like a Hawaiian barbecue pizza or something like that. Like I never ate it, even back then as a kid. And I'm not a picky person.
Neither.
Like,
neither.
I'm not a picky person.
When I was a kid, I was picky, but not now.
But yeah, I'm like, even back then, I was like, that's not right. That is not right. You know what I'm saying?
Who are you mad at?
Yeah, like
to make that percent. And to think that like there's people that like if somebody
they should be studied.
If somebody were to have me eat it, like I mean, I wouldn't say you couldn't pay me to eat it because if you're going to pay me some money to eat it, yeah, I eat it. There's money.
For sure.
But I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. I would slam a pop so fast if you were to have me eat that. I don't care if it's for $20, $30.
Yeah, I'm just taking a bite and then drinking it down.
Yeah.
Speaking of pop, you said pop.
Yeah.
We talked about this because I grew up everywhere.
Oh, I've heard it, the difference?
Yeah. What do you guys call a soft drink? Do you call it a pop? Do you call it a soda? Do you call it a soft drink?
And then we found out the South uses the term Coke. Let me get a Coke, and it'll be like a Sprite.
Yeah, they're
Dr.
asking
Pepper.
for a Sprite. Yeah. I grew up. I mean, like I was born in Indiana. Everybody in Indiana, for the most part, calls it pop.
That's why I always call it pop.
And then when I lived in South Carolina, my best friend, his family, they called it soda pop.
Oh, so they were using both.
They called it soda pop.
They didn't know what they wanted to do.
They didn't know what they wanted. And that's the same thing. Like if you wanted a Pepsi or a Coke, it was soda pop. And then the Coke thing, I've heard people say Coke and they're talking about a damn orange Fanta.
See, I've never heard that.
And it's like, well, you have to be more specific.
A little bit. Because if you tell me, like, if I'm like, hey, going to get some food, I'm going to get you your meal. What do you want? What do you want to drink?
Right.
Give me a Coke. I'm bringing you a Coke.
Yeah, 100%.
And then when I come back and you're like, hey, where's my
Diet Mountain Dew?
Yeah. Where's my Diet Dr. Pepper? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
You didn't. Yeah.
It's still there.
It's 100% still there. You didn't say Diet Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Like I'll be specific when somebody asks me what I want to drink.
You ever had somebody look at you funny when you say pop though, and they're like, ew, what do you? It's called soda. It's like, no, it's not. It's pop.
It's pop. I think it's called pop.
There's people that'll get
what do you
like,
guys call it?
Yeah, do you call it pop, soda, or do you call it Coke? If you call it Coke, pop? Then you're weird. But if you call it pop or soda, I just want to know how many people. I want to know how many people call soda.
Soda,
because
when I lived in South Carolina, it was soda pop. they would say soda pop.
That's a lot to say.
It is a lot. Like,
Let me get a soda pop. Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? I had this high random thought. Bro, I had this my shop teacher in high school. He used to sell, you know what blow pop is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of a super pop? They're like giant blow pops.
Yeah.
He would sell them to the students, and he was like, he sounded like he taught like he was from the South, like Louisiana, like Bayou.
Yeah.
You know, he'd be like, got soup pop still, soup pop. Who wants soup pop? Soup pop, got soup pop still, soup pop.
Wait,
Bro, this shit was too
it
funny.
was
He's
a
like
teacher?
Boomhauer trying to sell super pops, bro. Yeah, he was the shop teacher.
He's hustling candy.
Yeah,
to
he was
kids.
hustling candy to the kids.
They weren't
bro.
paying him enough.
Yeah.
He looked at his salary and he was like,
He was like,
not doing that.
I need a side hustle, bro. You know, and back then, shit, a quarter, what for a super pop?
Yeah, I would have bought one.
Man, I bought many.
He's bought lots of
Bought
them.
many
Remember
of
them jawbreakers?
Oh yeah, dude, that was a thing forever. You'd see
Yeah.
somebody looking on them jawbreakers for forever, bro.
Me and my girl were watching the movie Jawbreaker the other day.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Tubi because that's where we seen it.
Right,
And
right.
They come up with so many good movies, but we were watching that, and then she was like, "Do you remember those?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Have you ever had one?" I said, "Yeah." It took forever,
Yeah, they're
but it was like it was more of like a trend than anything. Like nobody ever.
they
I've
didn't
seen
even
maybe-
taste good.
No,
They're just chalky.
it was just like kind of flavored.
It was like
chalk.
the fun dip stick.
Yeah, that's exactly
That's
what
exactly
it was.
what it is, bro. It's the fun
Yeah.
dip stick.
And like you're carrying this thing around all day in a napkin, just
Yeah, people just be licking it like dogs lick they dog bowls. You know what I
right.
mean?
There was no reason. Like it wasn't a quick snack. It was something. And
was
I
a
think
trend.
It was a trend. People just were like, "Oh, I got a jawbreaker,"
and it was whoever had the biggest one was the coolest.
Whoever actually finished
Or finished the biggest. one.
because
yeah.
I've seen like maybe 2 people finish it.
Yeah,
And
they're-
like, you're carrying that thing with you. It's got lint and shit all on it. That's what I'm saying. It probably smells like pennies because we're kids. We only got change.
got-
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
bro,
Like,
it's got all
that's
types. It's got a
disgusting.
fingernail stuck to it.
some fell on the floor a couple times. Your friends touched it because they're like, "Oh, you got pretty far. Here you go."
Oh
You know what I
god,
mean?
dude, that's off.
Don't like that.
Yeah,
I'm
me
glad they
neither.
got rid of those.
I'm glad. Yeah. I I think you can still get them. I'm sure you still get them.
Yeah, but like the trend. I'm glad
The
they got rid of
trend
the
got
trend.
rid of the trend. The trend faded away. Thank goodness.
My kid ever brings home a jawbreaker around, rolling it across the floor. Nah, get it.
Yeah, for sure. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what wasn't a trend in our house, and I remember getting in trouble for it. And I got to ask you, is it rude to wear your shoes in somebody's house? Because in my house, you get your ass whooped.
All right, so it depends on whose house you're at, because I've been to many places, and sometimes
I'm not taking my shoes off.
sometimes it be dirty in there.
Right.
And no offense, but kind of offense. I'm not taking my shoes off if your house and the floor looks like the outside.
Right.
Can't do it. I mean, if you go to okay, so we all got family, we all got friends that have, nice places that keep their stuff clean. Yeah.
Right.
When I come to your house, I'm gonna take my shoes off. I'm not gonna be rude.
Yeah.
I've seen people walk in people's houses and not take their shoes off, and I'm looking at them in my socks, like, what's wrong with you? You
Yeah,
don't want to
what-
be here?
Yeah. No.
For
For
just
real.
trying to
bro.
ruin Christmas.
You're just trying to ruin it for everybody, ain't you?
what I
You
mean?
know? Yeah, no, for sure. That's how it was like in our house. Like, you didn't like even my friends knew. Like if you came to our house, you took your shoes off right before right outside the door, and then you walked in the house. You know,
Yeah.
my mom would bug out on you if you come walking through the house with shoes on.
It's tough though too, because then you got like some friends, like so you got friends come over, they got to take the shoes off. Some of the friends got some stinking ass feet,
Bruh, put them back on.
and they take the shoes. Like, you know what?
Bruh,
You're okay. You're an
yeah,
exception.
Yeah,
you put them
you're
back
the
on.
exception to the rule, bro.
Double
Yeah.
knot them
I can
laces.
see the odor on your feet. Like, what is going on right now? You know, like there's a fume coming off of you.
Yeah, no, I would say like if it's like a normal person's house that they keep up with their cleanliness and all that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take my shoes off. Or sometimes you just gotta ask them. Like,
That's what I
"Shoes
was
off?"
just about to say, bro.
You know what I mean?
I just usually ask, be like, would you like me to take my shoes off? Because I prefer to have my shoes on.
I've seen people that'll be in the house all day with their shoes on, and it's like,
Yeah, because I mean, I prefer to have my shoes on, even when we're not like filming the podcast. Like right now, I got on tennis shoes or got on sneakers, whatever you want to call them.
yeah.
But even if we weren't filming the podcast, I would have on like house slides. Like I just got like some Nike slippers that I wear around the
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
You know, I'm not someone who walks barefoot regardless. So when I go to somebody's house and I have to walk barefoot, I'm like, oh man. You know what I'm saying?
It makes you want to do one time. Like you go to somebody's house for the first time, and obviously it's a house that you got to take your shoes off, take your socks off too. Stick
Or
socks
just
off.
staring there and just dig it into the carpet, bro. Just
Wiggling your toes around.
wiggling your
Just
toes.
Normal conversation. Could you imagine how that would go? Because
Oh, bro,
obviously it's your first time over. Do you think they're gonna say anything? Like, hey, put your socks back on.
cut it out.
I feel like
You know,
I feel like they would let it go because they wouldn't know
gonna
how
let
to
it
approach. How would you approach? Hey, man, put your socks on. Why you get your socks off my house?
yeah, I would probably say you don't have to take your socks off.
And
Like
then-
if I notice them, like if I notice they took their shoes off and now they're about to grab their sock and take it off, I'd be like, you don't have to take your socks off.
and yeah, but then they're like, no, it's cool. It's cool.
I'd be like, all right.
Like,
I mean, whatever, dude.
let me rephrase it. Can you put your socks on, please?
Yeah, like as long as your feet don't stink. I had to tell we got new neighbors the other day, right?
yeah,
Why my neighbor tried to walk her dog over in my yard to take a shit, and
yeah.
I was like,
Big dog or little dog?
big dog.
Ah,
it was
see.
a boxer,
Mm.
and I was like, not your yard.
Just leaving dookie drops all.
And I was just like, this is, and I get it because of the way it's all set up over here. Like someone could, I guess, think that my yard is their yard, but I
you
was
ever
like,
seen people walking their dogs and they just let the dog
and
shit
I was just
wherever?
like, hey, I was like, no, we're not doing that. I was like, that's kind of,
Oh, I seen this video this one time. This dude, he had a neighbor. He was like kitty corner from his house, and the neighbor would walk the dog right, and the dog kept shitting in his yard. And it was because the person was walking their dog, and they would let their
Letting
dog shit in the
shit right
yard.
there.
So the dude, I don't know if it was like a couple days worth, but it was like, or just when it happened, come out with a shovel, and he scooped the dog shit out, and then he came over to the person's house and flung it at their door. He flung it at their door.
Yes.
I mean, reasonable response.
It is.
I think
It
that's
is.
actually the best way to do it. No
Yeah.
confrontation. Just take your dog shit back.
Just take it back. Just take it back.
yeah.
Yep. And I know that this isn't how you would want to take it back, but I didn't want it on my yard at all to begin with.
Shouldn't
so,
have left it there.
Yep, you shouldn't have left it there.
Could have put it in a brown paper bag and set it
Set
on
it on
fire. Yeah, could have done that, but
it's poop in a bag again. What's that? Billy Madison, right?
yeah.
Billy Madison. Get the fire extinguisher. This one's out of control. Bro, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I got a little joke for you right before we end the episode, bro.
Oh, a joke?
I got a little
Like a
quick-
knock knock joke or
Well,
like a
we'll
dad
probably
joke?
I'll
or-
probably just gonna tell a joke and then we'll probably just move on because it's just one of those.
Is it like a oh, that's a good one.
If a special needs kid is late to class, do they call him tardy?
That's not funny.
So the 90s fact of the day is
Hold on. No, I gotta process that. Hold on.
I don't know why I had to hit you with that one, bro. Oh my god.
And, like his
wait.
excuse was he was slow getting to class. I'm sorry. These are just jokes. We don't
They're
mean
just
it.
jokes. You can't tell me they're not funny though.
Oh, that was good.
Oh my god. Oh, you know what? No, before we end the segment, bro, before we end the episode, before we hit the 90s fact. God, I'm slow. We didn't talk about that guy that jumped off the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, the Brooklyn guy?
Bro, did you seen it, right?
Yeah.
What is going on with the people? I mean, it is New York City. I've been there before, but we had the couple not too long ago that planted the flag up there, climbed the Empire State. But now this guy jumps off the Brooklyn Bridge, in what looks like a
fucking
coat.
shopping bag.
Yeah, like a shopping bag. My man, you know what he did, bro? He hit him with the real life Mimi. Bro, he hit him with the real life.
You can see the way he was running to jump off the bridge. He didn't even look so sure about it. And he flung that bag up so fast. And
They
didn't-
charged him with indecent exposure. I wonder if he was naked.
they
Because it's really
charged him?
when I read off the list that they charged him, or the list of things they charged him with, indecent exposure was one of them.
You know what's crazy?
So I wonder if he was naked.
You know what's crazy is that where did he jump into the water?
Yeah. Like it was almost 300 feet, like 278 feet, bro. That is far. That's like the fact that he even survived is crazy.
Ooh, I hope he had his legs closed because man,
Oh my god.
that's a lot of impact right there.
Mm.
No,
It's gonna split him all the way.
all the way. And then the fact that he gets charged with indecent. I mean, you're naked jumping off the bridge. But I'm sorry. The funniest thing about it was he jumped off that bridge with like a Walmart bag and thought that he was gonna parachute down.
He did, bro. 100%. And like he did. He held it up. He was like,
did
You look like the
nothing.
Wile E. Coyote, bro.
Did nothing for him.
No,
Yeah.
I apologize. It was public lewdness. It wasn't
Ah.
indecent exposure.
Oh, okay.
Criminal endangerment, criminal trespass, public lewdness, disorderly conduct, and graffiti, making graffiti. That's
Would
what
he
they
like
charged him.
tag the bridge and jump off of it?
Maybe. I don't know what he did up there because before he jumped, but
He must.
I
have
feel
known
like he
something.
had to have been trying to off himself, right?
Not if you're jumping in the water. I mean, people have
From that high though,
I
300
mean,
feet.
people have jumped off things high.
Bro,
It-
that's like concrete
mean,
when you hit.
not naked. I don't think. I hope not. Not with a shopping bag.
My
But-
man Mary Poppins that shit. He was like,
He
yeah,
did
bro,
not
that
have a
was.
soft landing.
If you guys seen that clip, let us know in the comments what you thought about it. Are you surprised that he survived? I know I was, because
Surprised
that's
he's still got his eggs
manhood.
in a basket. You know what I mean?
no, the beans are above the frank now.
Yeah. Look like
They
Gonzo
done
down.
switched-
Look like Gonzo down
they
there.
done switched positions, bro.
Oh my
shit.
god! What was this '90s fact?
Oh my god, 90s fact. Yes, we got a funny. Well, it's funny in a way, but it's not.
It kind of hurts a little bit. It's things because I remember the one you got.
Yeah. So if you've all seen the movie Home Alone, and in the movie Home Alone, our boy Kevin goes to the grocery store. And our boy Kevin buys some bread, some eggs, some mac and cheese. He
got some
buys
groceries.
milk. He gets a shopping cart, a decent little, amount of. He even bought them little army men, didn't he? He bought the little army men
For the kids.
for the kids,
For the
for the
kids.
kids, right?
Yeah.
And his total was $19.83.
1980. And that was
Good years. Year I was born.
okay. Well, I mean,
Hey,
yeah, there you go. There
But
you go.
yeah, so
It was quite a bit of stuff.
it was. It was a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So somebody basically watched the movie and calculated up the cost of those same items now. $74.52.
Ooh, I know that stung when they calculated that out.
Bro, that's nuts.
It is, and it's not surprising. And that's the worst part is it's not surprising.
That is 350%
Eh.
in, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
And I mean, there's gonna be people that are argue, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, minimum wage then, and wages were different back then, so it was probably way less in wages, so it's probably still the same amount." Nah,
No, it's not. We know it's not.
We know it's not.
We know it's not. And so, yeah, I thought that fact was kind of, it's a kind of a fun fact, kind of a movie fact. Or I guess it's not really a fact about the movie, but it's just more about, I think what it did is it showed us like how much times have changed
since the '90s.
Since the 90s. And not only that, but like still to me, it's like, yeah, I mean, I know Home Alone is starting to be an older movie, but it still don't seem like it was like a long, long time ago when it came out.
Nah, and honestly, the coolest part that I thought was that he was a kid. Was he 9?
Yeah, 9, yeah.
And he knew to use coupons.
My man did use coupons, didn't he?
He had a coupon for
He
whatever he
did.
bought. He had a coupon.
He was a savvy little 9-year-old.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
was savvy.
he did a lot of stuff. He did more than I was doing when I was 9.
Oh, for sure.
Like a lot.
Yeah. I mean, the ice cream in front of the TV was more of my wave.
Oh,
Yeah.
goated for that though.
Yeah, like
This man said, "My parents are gone. I'm watching
all the gangster movies.
Yeah, I'm getting ice cream.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so, but yeah, so that was our 90s fact of the day, is that the groceries Kevin bought in Home Alone would now, for $19.83, would now cost you $74.52 approximately.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
hurts.
So,
Well, on that note, I'm gonna let you take us out, Tony.
all right, bro. As you guys already know, if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, follow, subscribe. If you're seeing this, you're probably on YouTube. So if you've already made it this far, make sure you drop it and hit that subscribe button. Also, hit us up on Spotify. Go subscribe on Spotify.
Yes,
And then all the other normal platforms, social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Go follow us on all them. Raised on Dialup podcast is what we're listed under. Once you find one, just hit the bio and you can find the links to all the other ones.
Yes, sir.
Until then, or until next time, that's episode 25 for us. We'll see you on episode 26.
See you.
The Raised on Dial-Up podcast.